In terms of opening up, China has followed a long and circuitous path, offering both positive and negative experiences. In the distant past, China was known for its advocacy of inclusiveness and peace among nations, confident and generous in carrying out exchanges of all kinds with other lands. The ancient Silk Road, linking China and the western regions, witnessed flowering trade via camel caravans, and Chang'an, today's Xi'an, played host to ambassadors and merchants from all over the world. From 1405 to 1433, Zheng He of the Ming Dynasty created a historic achievement with his 7 voyages to the Western Oceans, the Indian Ocean. But for a long time in the subsequent period, China's self-seclusion was a persistent policy for various domestic and external reasons. From the middle of the 19th century, China was forced to open up to the world by the colonial imperialists who launched the Opium Wars. After the founding of the PRC, China was first confronted by a blockade of hegemonic Western powers and then constrained by the social imperialism of the USSR. The situation did not fundamentally improve until the third plenary session of the 11th CPC Central Committee, which coincided with a changing international landscape. A visible feature of this change was China's adoption of a market economy and its entry into the WTO, independently building Chinese socialism while integrating into economic globalization. This was a bold opening to the world. The scale and depth of China's opening up under the CPC leadership is unseen in either Chinese or world history. China's accession to the WTO in 2001 meant fundamental changes had taken place in the scope, domains, regions, levels, and capability of China's open economy. In opening up, China could fully engage in international economic cooperation and international division of labor in accordance with the principles of reciprocity, transparency, market access, economic development, and non-discrimination as recognized by the WTO. China has markedly improved its market and law-based opening up to the world. In August 2013, the State Council officially approved the establishment of the China-Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone, focusing on institutional innovation and making particular efforts to explore transformation of government functions, reform and opening up of the financial system, trade-in services, and foreign investment and tax policies to promote the development of entrepot and offshore trade in Shanghai. Based on the Shanghai Pilot Program, the central government ratified the proposal to establish another 21 free trade zones in Guangdong, Tianjin, Fujian, Zhejiang, Liaoning, Sichuan, Chongqing, Hubei, Henan, Shaanxi, Hainan, Shandong, Jiangsu, Guangxi, Hebei, Yunnan, Heilongjiang, Beijing, Hunan, Anhui, and Zhejiang. In piloting and expanding free trade zones, the government has been committed to institutional innovation with a focus on building systems and mechanisms for an open economy, and is geared gradually to the highest standards in top-level investment and trade rules to develop and intensify China's open economy. In April 2018, the Central Committee announced the establishment of a free trade port with Chinese characteristics in Hainan Province. Besides FTZs, the State Council also approved to set up 3 inland opening up pilot areas in Ningxia, Guizhou, and Jiangxi. Socialism with Chinese characteristics is entering a new era, as is China's reform and opening up. China is adopting a new pattern of opening up on all fronts by developing a higher level and more open economy, fostering new strength in international competition, promoting the Belt and Road Initiative, and participating in the reform of the global economic governance system